Hey, Sniki here, and welcome to my MKWii custom trick tutorial series. We will start with modeling. For modeling I use Sketchup 2016. It is free and easy to use. If we open Sketchup the first time, we want to choose the template. A template is the default setup of Sketchup. We will choose meters, simple template meters. Start using Sketchup. The first time we have to delete this object by clicking it or hover over it and delete it. Now we change the back face. We go to default tray, to styles, edit, and change the back face to yellow. Now we save our template. So every time we start, we will delete this woman, and we don't have to change our back color. So the next thing is we have to install every extension I use here. To install the extension, you have to go to Window, Preferences, Extensions, and Install Extensions. Now you want to download my extensions. I uploaded them to Mega Upload, but yeah, you can download them via Mega Upload. The download link should be in the description. Now you install every tool you have here. So you double click it and say yes. Okay, I'll already installed them all, but you have to go to every single extension and install them. If you install them all, you have to restart Sketchup. Now you don't see every tool here in the bar. So you have to go to Toolbars, to View, Toolbars, and mark the tools you want to show in the toolbar. These are my tools I often use. These with the mark here. So now we are ready to model something. Let's start with some faces. I will zoom out a little bit because 3,500 meters are like the width of a track. So what do I mean? So this is like the width of a track. It is average size of a track. The width of a track. And you can see the yellow face is the back face and the white one is the front face. This is very important, that's why we changed it earlier. Start with the track. First of all, I want to do it straight away. Yeah, this size should be good. Now I want a little nice curve to the right. You can choose this tool, 2-point arc. This will be not a perfect track, but it should get you some ideas how to create the custom track. Now if you use normally arc, there are too many faces for the arc. It contains 12 segments. So this line contains 12 segments. We want to change it to a lower number. If we change it here, you will see but these segments will only be really lowered. To say, we'll type in 4. Now you can see the difference. It's not so smooth anymore, but let's change it to, we say 8. Since this is a small track, we can use more segments for this curve. Then I want a straight array. And now I want to create like a little ramp. I will create it with this tool. If you use Control and click on an object, I can copy it. So let's move this up. I will delete this one. Just a little ramp. It should be fine. Now I want to have a little landing spot. I will use the cycle tool, the circle, and create like a little landing spot. Let's say here. If you have the yellow face to the up, you have to reverse the face. So. And now we want to lower the segments of the circle. Like 60. Yeah, this should be fine. Let's create another straight array. Yeah. Just a little bit. So. Not perfect, but you get some ideas how to create a custom track, how to create some nice faces. Let's create a wider turn, a bigger turn. I think we don't have to change the segments here. This curve is a little bit bigger, so we need some more segments than this curve. So next thing, little curve to the right or to the left, and this doesn't need so many segments, like 2 or so. Now I want to create a sea between the 2. I just want to create a sea here and a river here. I create first the sea, just to make sure where I want to have the little sea and the river. Now you have to change to the segments. If you use the arc tool, every time you draw a curve, it will contain 12 segments. So we have to change every segment, every curve now. Let's say 6 every curve. Not this one. This is a big curve. If you can see it, starts here and ends here. Okay, that should be fine. But we lower the next few arcs. And reverse the face. So this pointing up, and we will lower the sea a little bit. Let's say about 500 meters. Just a little bit lower than the normal road here. As for the river, I use also the arc tool. Let's say it is flowing this way and opens to the sea. And we will move them a little bit up. Draw the end lines and remove the back face. And not remove, just change the back face. Now we'll connect the river to the ocean, or to the sea, to the little puddle. Now I connect the road to the river. The river will be very flat, but we can change it with this this tool. Yeah, we will add some more variety here. So let's make the river a little bit deeper. Oh, this should be fine. And if I select something and you want to deselect something, you use Control and T. Then you unselect everything. Now it's much better. A little bit up. Okay. This should be fine. So the other part of the track, I want to create the nice curvy roads. First we will start with our with the curvy tool and create the left side of the track on the left side. And now I will higher this up. Oh, this should be fine. So yeah, the left side is a little bit higher than the right side. Now we use Curviloft. This is a very useful tool to create nice faces, nice curvy faces. You select the left side of the track, so, and now just restart. Let's click Curviloft, select the left side and the right side. You see a 1 and 2 above the lines. Curviloft will try to connect this line, so the 1 line, to the second line. Yeah. And now click OK. Now Curviloft is trying to connect the left line with the right line. We can change some options here, like how many faces it will use for the connection. I think 3 should be fine. Let's say OK. If you use View in Geometry, we see every face, every hidden face. This is a special option by Sketchup. Just turn off hidden geometry every time you start. So here you have a nice curvy road. If we want to add more curviness, I create another curve here. Copy it, or like add to the curve. Add another thing, another line. I want to add another line, and now we changed something. Oh, this doesn't look right. Let's delete this. Ah yeah, if you draw something and you see on the mouse it says on blue axis, so the line is going straight up. So you don't want the blue line if you don't want the axis, if you don't want the arc to follow the blue axis. This should be fine now. Yes. Let's add another line. Another one. And another one. Now I want to make a nice, like Warrior Stadium feel like curve. Now we use Curviloft. Select every face, every line. You see now it draws from 1, 2, 3, 4. Apply, and you have a nice curvy road. I think we don't need so many segments. Let's say 2. Okay. Oh, if you create a face with Curviloft and you apply it, it will create a group. A group is like a closed-up object. You see it here with the lines. These are just if you select it, you can click it, right-click, and explode it. Oh, here too. Click and explode. A group is like a closed-up object. This is just how Curviloft is working. Now let's say we want here a straight line, but some bumps. Oh, and wait. Let's see how wide this track is. It is just 1,700 meters. You can see the length here. 1,700 meters. It is a little bit small. I think, we will figure this. You can resize your object or some faces by selecting and with this tool. Let's say we double the track. This should be fine. Now I will rotate it and yes. Okay. Oh, and remove reverse the back faces. Reverse faces. Now I want here a straight line, but with a little bump in the middle. We'll first connect the two and let's say I want here the bump in the middle, like a little dirt ramp. I will move up this part, let's say 700 meters. Select the other one, just a little bit. And now we'll need this line, this. Oh no, wait a second. This line, this, and this. Now we use Curviloft again. We select this face, or this line, these lines, these, and oh, yeah, if you don't select all the line, you have to manually select them. So, and use this or this. Now you will get a nice line with a ramp here. Apply. Click again. Click the object or the group and explode it. Select the yellow faces and reverse the face. Oh, we have to... Oh, this doesn't look fine. Well, I think we have to redo this. So we use Ctrl-Z. Apply. And let's see what's wrong here. Oh, this doesn't look right. If you want to change the step of the curve, you can select, you can hover over the segment and select it, and just edit this segment here with Curviloft. Let's say it just needs 2 faces, and this face only needs 3 or 2, and apply. This is not perfect, but it should give you like a feeling how to work with Curviloft. Well, this looks a little bit better. Let's explode the group. Select, explode, and reverse the face. Now we'll add a straight here and use Curviloft again to connect them and apply. Now I want to connect this line with this line. I can use Curviloft again. Oh, and if you select too much, you have to use this and redo the selecting. Oh, let's start again. Oh, why isn't it work? This. So if you select this, you only select one line at a time. Oh, I know why. If you draw something with the arc tool, it will say this is like one line. If you select the arc and click right click, you have to explode the curve to select just one line of the arc. So now it should work. Yes. Apply. Oh, this doesn't need so many faces. And okay. Select this group, explode, reverse face. Oh, this should be the track. Now we want to connect the track with the C. I will select the sea here, the puddle, and say this right. I will remove this part. This. Add these lines. So now we can select the outer line. With Control and clicking on the face, you can select more faces. And with Shift and click, you can deselect faces or select them. Now the outer line we want to higher it on the same height as the track. And now we add some lines, just to make sure that Curviloft is working right. Well, and it is already connecting here. So these lines and these lines have the same height. So Sketchup is already connecting them. Oh, didn't we explode this? Oh, okay. Explode. Oh, this is on the same height. This too. Oh, this also. This. Okay. Oh, now Sketchup added a line above the whole sea and the river too. Oh, that's easily fixable. Just select it and click it. Now, here we have to use Curviloft again. Let's select only one line at a time. You can hold the mouse button to select more than just one line. Oh, this, I just don't want this. Select the other side, and yes. Let's use just one. Oh, this is fine. I'll select this group and explode it. Another segment. Like this. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Just one segment. It's enough. Yeah, this should be enough. Okay, one segment. And now we connected the puddle with our track. Select all, explode them. Our created faces with Curviloft. Explode. Where is it? Oh, here. Reverse them. So. Now we create our background, or we connect it with the background. Just make a circle. Delete this big face. It changed this face. And just select these ones and reverse. Well, let's make the pack a little bit higher. Now we do like the same as with the C, as we wanted to connect the puddle with the track. Add some headlines. And I do it manually here. Now I will use Curviloft again. Select this. Oh, I selected too much. Select this and okay. Okay. Select this and this. Or, oh no, we will first just select this one and now this. The reason is this is not a straight line, so it isn't working the right way we want to. Explode, where's the face, and now we will add this face, this line to this face, to this line. Now this should be fine. I will change our wither to this, and our wither will be bigger at the end, but this should be fine. Let's select this, this, and this, apply. Oh, like this, explode. And you can also, if you have too many groups and don't want to select everything, just select select the whole model and just explode. So every group you have in your model will be exploded. We have to change this later. Oh, just select one face, one line. And okay. Now I will skip the other one, but if you have these gaps in between, well, yeah, this is not fine. This shouldn't be what's happening. You have to connect them by yourself. If you use the move tool, select a point. You have to connect them so. And here again, select this point and this point. Again. I will remove this section and make it by myself. Oh, this should be fine. Now I will skip to the finished one. I want to add now like Nintendo light mounts. If you're ready with one object, we create a component. So you select your object, right click it and make component. The advantage is if you have more components of these kinds, you just have to change one of these components to change every component with the same name. So if we change this one, we will change this, this, and this. Oh. Let's add some more. And this is already fine. This is just an example. Now I want to add like a wall, so you don't drive as far as you want. I will add another circle, this size. And I will use this tool. Oh, this wasn't right. Make it higher. Oh, this size. This doesn't look right, but you can easily fix this. Oh, or we redo this thing. This doesn't look right. Let's see. Reverse the faces and put it here. And this object, I have this object, there's a face on the bottom, I don't need this one. And I just have to edit one of these buttons. So that's about it, I think. The next thing is texturing the track. and see us in the next part.